I'm Tanner Glenn here with my very good friend Matt Dick. I've known Matt for a lot of years. We met in Coffeyville Community College when we both studied or got a scholarship through the broadcasting program at CCC through Zach Mitchell. Matt quickly became one of the best play-by-play and color announcers because he was really good with stats. Um, and he was given the nickname by one of our professors, Stat Matt, because he knew his stuff. So, Matt, I want to thank you for being here with me.
Yes, thank you for inviting me. I'm looking forward to doing this interview and chop it up with you again.
Sweet, yeah, man, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
Yes.
This is kind of an interesting interview because this is number 10 that I've done consistently, and it's the first Zoom interview. So we got a lot of we got a high bar here. So,
Yes.
but yeah, so let's go and talk to you about. So, what got you into broadcasting and everything when you were at Coffeyville Community College? Can you tell me a little bit about that? How that opportunity arose for you?
Yeah, so basically, I played sports all throughout, kindergarten up through high school and wasn't always the best athlete, but I always enjoyed playing sports. So I was like, what's something I can still do while, being around sports? And I was looking into it and they said sports media. And I always enjoyed knowing random stats about random players like Jason Terry at one point having the most three pointers in the NBA instead of Stephen Curry, just weird stats like that. So I kind of looked into it, and I at first Coffeyville wasn't on my radar just because I didn't know they had a broadcasting program, but started looking around and got in contact with Zach, and he pitched a good pitch and decided to go to Coffeyville. And great thing about CCC is if you get on a scholarship, it's all paid for. So I always enjoyed CCC. It was a great opportunity and learned a lot from there.
Yeah, it was pretty good value, and Zach was good at. He was a good recruiter. He really helped
Yeah.
build up the program. So, what kind of stuff did you get to do at CCC? To kind of to go for towards your passion of the sports broadcasting.
Yeah, so one of the great opportunities is they let us call both football and basketball games. I enjoyed more of the basketball games just because it's a little faster pace and I enjoy watching the sport more. We had the privilege of watching some great players, one of them being Marvin Johnson that played for OU for a little bit, and uh, Tevin Brewer that is playing overseas right now. And then, of course, Tyler Perry that was part of that championship team playing at K State right now. So got an opportunity to, see a lot of great players and just learn more about the game than I already knew. And it was just a great opportunity.
Yeah, I remember all those names. I remember them guys being good. I didn't realize what they had went off and done. So, but no, that's pretty cool. And we did a couple of games, but you did a lot of games where you were. Did you mainly do play by play or color? I don't remember.
I mainly did color just because I kind of like just talking about random situations like, oh, this person shoots 30% from deep and we need to watch out for him, keys of the night. One of someone that I still talk to pretty frequently is Logan Mans, and he did a great job doing play by play, and so did you, Tanner. We kind of both fed off each other, and it worked perfect, I think. Like I was telling you the other day, we were actually up for some Kansas broadcast awards at the college level, and that was always impressive to see and fun to see our work out there.
Yeah, it was pretty wild because I know we were one of the only community colleges that submitted anything against all the universities, so that was pretty fun. Uh,
Yes.
but yeah, I mean, it was always good doing the games with you. Even though I didn't know squat, I try to make it entertaining because we were good buddies, so we were able to feed off each other, like you were saying. So, so after you left Coffeyville, you went to the college in Tahlequah. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm terrible. Say that again.
Northeastern State University.
Northeastern State.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So you want to tell us a little bit about that experience you had there?
Yes. So I went there. It the opportunity came mostly through scholarships and things along those lines. Uh, when I first got on campus, it was fun. I kind of wanted to get the full college experience, so I joined a fraternity, Pi Kappa Alpha, and it was learned a lot of things just in and out about things in college and outside of college, and then of course just expanded my media knowledge. Mostly, I switched my degree to marketing because I kind of sports marketing kind of decided to go along those lines. It was something I was really passionate about because I did a lot of campaigns and social media campaigns for a company I used to work for, Hibbett Sports. So stuff along those lines kind of got me interested in them. Fun from there. So yeah, just overall experience, it was good. I enjoyed my time in Tahlequah, and honestly, the town is a lot more fun than what I expected as well.
Yeah, I've been there before to canoe. I guess it's a pretty popular place to canoe down in Tahlequah, and it's a pretty place. So I figured it'd be kind of a cool spot to go to college. Um, Talking about sports marketing, somebody you should look up is somebody named David Meltzer.
Hmm.
They own a company called Sports One Marketing. Do you already know who they are?
Yes.
You do. Okay, you already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah, they do some cool stuff. Um, so while you were in college or after you graduated, you've been dating the same girl for a long time, and you
Hmm.
guys got married. So what's
Yes.
that like? How is that experience as a young
So
married couple?
yes. So it was amazing. A lot of people can't say this, but I was able to marry my high school sweetheart, which is amazing. We dated for a long time, and then finally I decided to get up the gully to propose. It's always an interesting moment, but it's been amazing. Just the fact that you're able to commit to someone for the rest of your life and really learn and always have someone there for you is a great experience. And then just to grow individually and together, because people always change, but if that other person doesn't want to change with you, then the relationship isn't going to stay together. So far, we've been able to move to Tulsa, which has been a great experience. She graduated, she's at a great school teaching first grade, and she's liking that, and it's just been a great time. We got some fur babies. We got two dogs and a cat, so that's always fun as well.
Yeah, that's cool. So, and then how long you guys been together total, marriage and dating?
7 years.
So yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of days in, yeah.
Yes.
So and
Yes.
that's unheard of. I mean, seems to be anymore where
Yeah.
you stay with the same person for a long time. So I think that's pretty cool. Um, so aside from that, you're doing sports marketing right now,
Mhm.
finishing up your degree, and then what's next on the radar for you? You got any big ventures you're thinking about doing?
So a couple things. Obviously, right now I work for T-Mobile. It's a good company. They're paying for my college, so no complaints on that end. But what I would like to do is, um, first, I would like to start my own sports podcast. That's something that I've been trying to do for a couple months, just trying to see who would all want to be in it, see how the logistics would work. Secondly, just after I graduate, try to find a job in sports marketing, um, or just marketing in general, and try to get my foot in the door that way.
I got you. Yeah, yeah. You would be. I mean, you would do a good podcast because I remember doing an episode with you when you did one at the community college one time, and I was
Hmm.
terrible because I don't know anything about sports really. I know some basic rules to baseball and basketball, but that's the end of it for me. I don't keep up with any of it anymore. But now you're pretty good. I think you do a good job doing that. So, uh, but what else? Anything else new? Actually, now I know what I was going to ask you. So you told me how to pronounce it before. Hopefully I say it right, but it's Matthias.
Yes, correct.
That's that's your legal name or whatever, right? So
Yes,
so
yes.
tell me a little bit about that because I've seen it before, but it's not super common. Where does that name come from? And yeah, if you could just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, yeah. So, in most people, and how it's, I guess, technically supposed to be pronounced as Matthias, but my mother wanted to say Matthias, which is fine. But it's from the Bible. He was actually the apostle that replaced Judas after that. So that's kind of the backstory. Have a religious background, so um, got a brother named Samuel. So just stuff like that. Kind of just a religious family. sounded cool, and it's not very common. So when I tell people that's my name, they always think it's cool.
Yeah, it sounds tough. It's like having your name be
Yeah,
like Thor or something like that. You're like,
yeah,
oh, the tough dude right here.
yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Um, so aside from that, I mean, what's the sports world looking like right now? You got any hot takes on anything?
A couple hot takes. The Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, shooting guard for the Thunder, is going to win the MVP. And I think who's going to be in the finals. Um, Kind of hot prediction. I think it's going to be the Thunder and the Celtics in the finals. I think that team is young and hungry. I'm actually a Lakers fan, so it hurts to say that the Thunder are better, but they're just looking hot right now. They're looking good. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I got you. So what about this guy? I see he's on a bunch of reels about him where he's always like giving an elbow. He stepped on a guy. What's that guy's name?
Draymond Green, yeah. He
Right.
was
Yeah.
actually just suspended indefinitely for the rest of the year because of all of his stuff. So he I don't know, man. I guess he just got a lot of anger built up. I don't know. I guess because they're losing. I don't really know what's going on, but yeah, no, he's done stuff in the past and has been suspended. So they finally were fed up and said, okay, you need to go get some help. And apparently he's enrolled in anger management now too. So
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know they suspended him. I must have saw a
yeah,
little video a couple days ago where it said, are we going to suspend this guy? He was like stomping on that dude,
yeah,
choking the guy out. I was like, dang, this guy's crazy. He's about to go to MMA.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, with that, you have anything to add?
I mean, the only other thing is, I've recently, about a year ago, started taking my health a little more seriously. I've lost over 60 pounds. Just recently did a 5K, so been enjoying running, stuff like that. So I always tell people, like, they ask how I lost so much weight, and honestly, I've just been running and eating healthy and stuff like that. So I think, as long with your mind that I'm trying to do with education, it's also important to keep your body in shape too. So I always tell people try to stay healthy and within your mind and your body.
So do you follow a program or is it kind of more like of a self, made program? Like I just make sure I eat good stuff, minimalize the bad, and then be active.
So it's kind of a mixture of a lot of stuff. I I take greens and vitamin D3 every morning, just to get my vitamins in and all that kind of stuff. Go on a 3 mile run, wake up at 5 in the morning. And then sometimes I'll go work out that it's mostly just dumbbell workouts or body weight workouts like push ups, sit ups. But yeah, and then me and my wife started meal prepping to first, not eat out as much, and second, eat a little bit healthier. But I mean, it's not really a super strict thing, but also cutting out sugar. Really don't do sugar anymore has helped a lot too. So
Oh yeah, because that's a worse sugar. I mean, it's you can get addicted to it quick, and once you start, it's yeah, you lose that battle fast. So
yeah,
I got you. Well, that's cool. So yeah, and you have done a couple 5Ks, right?
yes,
That's what you just said. I forgot I'd seen you do quite a few 5Ks here.
yeah.
So, so what advice do you have to anybody who's trying to get in shape?
Well, honestly, how it started was when I got my dog. He needed to go on walks, so I just started going on walks with him, and so now we run together. So my advice would be get a dog.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. That works out. So maybe with that mark, you might have done a little marketing right there. We might have some
Yeah,
organizations looking to hire you now to be a spokesperson for them.
exactly.
So yeah, no, that's cool. And then well, I was going to ask you something else. What do you got? Any advice for young couples?
I mean, honestly, I think the biggest thing is just communication and trust. Like, just tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel during that day. Don't let it hold up and then get mad at each other down the road. So communication, and then just make sure that you're always there for the person, even if you're not having a good day. Try to check on the other one as well.
Wise words from a wise man.
Yeah.
What's funny, in my last interview too, I had interviewed someone who she had been married to her husband for 45 years, and she said almost the exact same thing you did. So that must be true. That must be the
Yes.
the secret. It's not a
That's what
secret because
someone
he
told
knows
me
you.
once, and so I've kept it in mind, and it's helped. So
Yeah. Cool. There you go, man. Well, it's been really good to catch up with you. And
yes.
I really appreciate you taking your time to do this interview with me.
Oh yeah, anytime, man. I appreciate the message, and I know it's been a little bit, back and forth trying to get this date set, but I'm glad we finally got to do it. It's good to catch up and see you face to face.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you get that sports podcast going, we'll catch up again and
Yes.
kind of try to promote that as much as we can here. So
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
cool. Thank you, Matt.
Have a good day, man.